All right, everybody, here we are again, and we've got more of Isabella, and
Yes, we do.
she's going to be talking some more about the marketing. She's going to give you a couple more tips tonight. Hopefully, it'll be something else you can use, and I'm hearing good things about it so far. And of course, I've had a little preview here, and I know what she's going to talk about, but she's going to dive into it deeper so that you can find out more and do more with or with less, depending on how you do it.
Yeah,
And if you don't want to do it, I know somebody that can help you with it, right, Izzy?
that's me.
That'd be
You
you.
can go to
Right.
ikw.media.llc@gmail.com.
Oh man, listen to the call tone there. That's awesome. Okay. So, Bella, how is your marketing adventure going?
Well, I think it's going really well. It's different every day. That's what I really like about this job is that it changes so much because the industry is always changing. That's the reason why I like to go to Champs because then I can see so much more and how everything's going to go.
I'm
So
interested.
that affects how I do things
I'm
too.
interested in you getting to see TPE as well.
Mm-hmm.
And today a video dropped online about the difference in MJ BizCon, TPE, and Champs as I saw it. And hopefully that link will be in the description below. But if not, you can check it out. But I give a pretty in-depth discussion about the real major differences. But I am kind of interested in you seeing how that all works at TPE. Mainly, you are female, and it is totally, mostly with a token male, completely female run.
Yes.
Completely.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's still some craziness there,
Yeah, I mean that's trade
but
show.
it's the
It's gonna
industry.
be how
It's
it
the
is.
industry.
Yeah,
And
I mean, and I've been to other shows. I've been to All Pro before, so like I've had the comparison
yeah, but
to
I
that,
think
but I
I
don't
think you
have
need
the.
I think you need to see
I,
TPE.
yes, I don't have the professional trade show in this industry type deal.
Mhm. So hopefully you'll get to go with me the next time for that, and I hope that you'll get that because I just think it's run a little. It is run a lot different, honestly. But
It's because it's framed by female.
it's totally because of that.
Yeah.
It's totally, and
There's not a lot of nonsense because
there's
a lot of times
nonsense, but it's not. It's
it's not like
organized. It's organized
yes,
nonsense. The floors and everything is kept super super clean, and there's no disturbance, none.
yeah, like
None.
how it normally is.
The chaos at Champs is
Wild.
unbelievable for it
Yeah.
and for it to go over the way it does, but it is what it is.
Sometimes I just don't understand how it goes over like that.
I don't understand how it works, but it does. It does
No.
repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the point. I love both shows, and I've been going for years now, and we've
Yes.
been covering it for quite some time. And so I look forward to covering it over and over again. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
let's get back to the marketing. Sorry, I get off on a tangent because I think that's something that people should really go and see, and I think they
Yes.
should be able to get in there, and it helps. It kind of helps you to see it all yourself because as a
I do.
marketer.
I really do like to see it because then I can see how things are changing. Because normally you can tell by the regulations how things are going. Because if you see a push of a certain product, honestly, that's the next one to go. Because the most popular is always the next one to be obsolete.
Well, the big thing this last show, of course, was 7.0
7-0.
product and that garbage, and I mean, and I don't care who hears that. I don't give a shit because
Yeah.
we don't sell it, and I'm not
Mhm.
going to get involved in that. There's a lot of money to be made in it, but you are literally hurting the customer base and you're killing the kratom industry.
Yeah.
And so,
And I think that could go into like another thing, like in marketing, you have to be transparent. If you're not transparent about things, you're killing your business.
yeah,
You've ran your entire business off being honest. And I think that is the way to go. I mean, from honest pricing to the person behind the counter, not going to lie to you, be like, listen, you could get a better deal if you do this product, or maybe in this price range, you would do better here. And it may be the cheapest product, but it may be the best for them.
I think that we've built a reputation on honesty, and
Mhm.
I've got a good set of boys and girls there at the shops, and I'm proud of that, and honest to a fault. I mean, we've lost quite a bit of money for telling the truth,
Mhm.
but I would rather lose today money and gain tomorrow money and gain it
Yeah, because
over and over.
in the long run, the customer is going to remember that's the guy that was honest with me, compared to no, that was a crooked sales rep,
Yeah, that's very true. Okay.
and everyone knows that.
So what do you got for us today for the marketing? You know, I don't want to say basic tips, but some good, you know, tips that maybe Joe or Jane Average could
Mhm.
use in order to push the needle a little further to whichever way they want it.
So I'm going to go a little bit on social right now with if someone comments on your pages, answer back. Like, even if it's a little bit like, oh my God, I love this product, being like, you should come see it at the store. We're open between this and this hours. Pushing the communication between customers, which I talked about with you before, is like, you always like to talk to the customers because the customers who is buying your product. And if the customer isn't put first, then they're not going to come to you. They're going to go to someone else who they feel more welcome with.
I agree. I totally agree, and you have to constantly think like that. You
Mhm.
have to constantly think, and you know, it may even look like you're just constantly checking your phone, maybe because you are, and you're making sure that you're answering in a timely manner.
Yeah,
And but you can get away from that by having your alerts set on your phone.
that's how I am.
So if you were uh, John and Jay and Jane smoke owner, smoke shop owner, shouldn't you always set your alerts on
Mhm.
your phone? You should set your notifications. That's the word I'm looking for. Your
Yes.
notifications for each app that you post on, correct?
Yes. It's like having the notification when your phone rings.
Well,
I mean, you're going to answer it if the phone rings. Obviously, you're not going to know if you don't have that notification because a lot of times you're not just sitting in there scrolling, you're making money. You're on the floor, you're selling to somebody, and you may not be able to do it right at that moment, but whenever you have free time in that slow period, because everyone has a slow period, it may be during lunch, it may be during anywhere.
it could be two
So
or
then you
three
can,
hours
that
at a
is
time.
exactly. So that is when you can truly focus on your marketing. And then you're making most value of your time by in your off periods making posts or anything like that, because that's what I do in college as it is. You have to be able to time management is your biggest key. If you are just sitting there and you just want to scroll on Facebook, okay, you want to scroll on Facebook, but maybe post something for your business. Maybe drive more people here. Like say, hey, we're open, make sure you come on, stop on by for any of your fixes, things like that.
Come on by and get a fix
Yeah, pretty
or some
much.
booger
Like
sugar,
anything like that. Maybe.
maybe. But anyway,
Maybe.
yeah, or maybe they need some detox from Ultimate Gold. And that's our sponsor
Maybe.
today, by the way, Bella, is Ultimate Gold Detox. And
Really?
yeah, it's one of the oldest brands of detox in America, and
Wow.
consistently made with the same formula. Now there is three new flavors. There's a grape, a strawberry, and a pineapple. But of course,
That's been here for a little bit though.
the original citrus is the main one, and it's been around since day one. And we had 16 and 20 ounces, and we're looking into some new sizes in it, believe it or not.
Oh.
And we're also looking into some new flavors, and I'm leaning towards an apple and maybe a fruit punch. But
Mm.
we're looking
What
for
about a
we're looking for
mango?
a third one.
What about a mango?
Depends on the color.
Yeah, depending on the color.
How about a plum?
Oh,
No,
that's a little too
I don't
far
know.
out
Yeah,
there.
I'm thinking also maybe a pear, but the apple
Yeah,
would be
maybe
green.
maybe even some like limited edition
Well,
flavors.
maybe let's see how it goes. But anyway, Ultimate
Yeah.
Gold is the sponsor of this video, And so I just thought I'd mention that real quick, and link will be in the description below. And you can pick that up at unswholesale.com, just letting you know. So,
Pick Chad as your rep.
yeah,
He's the best one.
well, me, Grover, or Brandon, either one, it don't really matter who gets it as long as the customer gets the detox.
Pick Chad as the rep.
Yeah. So, whatever. But and hang on, let me ask the 8 ball. Should they pick Chad as the rep? I do. That would be a yes. That's right. Okay. Yeah, we love that.
Yes, we do. We love
That's
that.
what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all be quiet. So let me ask you this. So instead of them feeling like they've got an anchor tied around their neck with this phone and they got to stop what they're doing and answering, they can answer it as long as they answer in a timely manner, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, even if you're like at the end of the day, I mean, you're sitting on the couch type deal
Mhm.
and you're just scrolling away, you could do it then. Anytime, just don't make it to be like a week, because then the customer is gonna be like, well, they don't care, and now they feel like they have to go somewhere else because another smoke shop has now decided, well, I've answered them quicker, so I'm gonna go to them. And that's how you lose a customer. And we never want to lose a customer. In marketing, you want to gain customers, not lose.
Right. And what do you feel like? So by them answering it, you feel like it moves the needle faster or better
Yes.
if they are constantly replying to any kind of speech.
Correct. Now, the only thing I would say, like, your hate comments, which you're going to get them. Dad gets them a lot on the TikTok. Don't respond to them. Or you find this thing, you can censor them if you really want to. But I would find time worth doing the more positive ones, because that's going to push it up to the top. And more likely, they're not going to scroll to the complete bottom. And it's the same way with your Google page, with your reviews. Always check your reviews. Make sure they're relevant. If they're not relevant, report it to Google, because they will take care of it and they will remove it. Because we've had to do it many a times with any of your pages.
Thanks. Well, they do. They spam them. They do a lot of things. I find that on our pages, we had one time on our Instagram, the foreigners would troll those pages, and if somebody commented, they would real quick put a bot in there that would give them a link to their website right in the comments.
Yeah.
And so
that's another thing, is you really have to be on to that.
Own it.
Because if you're not, then Chinese are going to steal your stuff.
Oh,
they're really good for that.
Oh yeah, they're good about that. That's the truth. They're good about that. So, any follow up to any of this?
About what?
About what you just said, as far as staying on top of the notifications and anything?
I think that, and being able to post consistently. But everything is a consistency
There's Maddie,
issue.
everybody.
That's Maddie. That's my roommate. She was really big about not being in the video, so that's why we had to point her out.
Well, we want her to be in the video, and we want everybody to know how lucky you are to have her.
I know, right? She's great. We love her.
We love her.
But no, I think kind of like going on to that, because I think everything I talk about is more of a customer needs. I'm really focusing on that today.
Because that's all that matters. That's all that truly matters.
The customer is it.
Yeah, when you're doing marketing, that's who you are marketing to.
Yes. And so making it for like people to come back, like another thing I was gonna say, like a loyalty program. Like you have the syndicate members.
Yep.
And if they are a member, they get discounts and things like that. Having that. Yep. Like if they put their number in, and then that's a way that you can do email marketing. You can even do text message, marketing, things like that. I mean, a loyalty program in the beginning is honestly, it can be hard and complicated to set up.
Yeah.
But in the end, I think it's better. It's also Maddie and Caleb.
Caleb's in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Caleb. Okay, so
they're really big about that.
What else are you thinking? What's your other tip?
So maybe even exclusive discounts. So posting on your socials, you can put like, if you show this picture to the cashier or someone that's working behind it, and saying you get so many % off of this product. And so that's how you're going to be able to tell if your marketing is actually working.
Because
Because
people
if
show up and they say, "Hey, look at this. Your marketing said that I get a percentage off for this." As a
yes,
matter of fact, you
and
do,
then
my
that's
brother. But let me show you these as
exactly.
well.
Yes, and then that's gonna be able to how you're gonna be able to continue the sell, and you're gonna have people come into the store. What you need is people in the building. Once you're in the building, that's your sales rep's job.
Right.
If they can't close the deal, you need to find someone else to work, and that's the harsh reality of it.
Okay. So let me ask you this though. Speaking on that, do you need to make the whole team of sales reps or salespeople? I hate to call them reps because they're in the stores. The sales team, they need to be aware of the marketing plan as well, don't they?
Correct. Yes, I
And their
believe so. And
participation must be mandatory.
yes, yes. And with me, I always make sure like I meet the team because I want the customer to see who are they going to see whenever they walk into the building and making that storyline behind it.
Right.
If there isn't a story, like there's always obviously there's a storyline with you.
Right.
If there isn't a story, the business is dead.
Right.
And that's the harsh truth. If they don't know the person behind the counter and aren't able to have a genuine conversation, and why would I be able to give you my money?
Why would you want to?
No, you wouldn't. You just go to Walmart down the road and not talk to anyone and go to them self-checkout kiosks and hope for the best. Because I really like them self-checkout kiosks.
Well, it's mainly so I don't have to deal with the fuck behind the counter. But I mean,
Exactly.
I have yet to figure out how to pull that off in my stores. The only way I have even thought that will work is with a vending machine. And that it becomes really hard to do with glass.
Yeah, that is really hard to use a vending machine with glass.
Can't figure out how to do that.
No. I mean, no amount of bubble wrap's gonna save that.
Maybe, but
Yeah, I don't know how that'd work.
yeah. And I mean, I could do it with grinders. I could do it with rolling papers. I could do it with cones and wraps.
Yes.
I could do that. I could do that. But I mean, I don't know, man. It just seems like a big fucking hassle. I could do it with screens. There's a myriad of things I could do that with. But I mean, then you're going to look like a Japanese, mall, and you've got a whole line of nothing but those damn vending machines. And they come in, tap their fucking card, and down the shit drops. And then they claim, "Oh, I didn't want a blue one. I wanted a black one." And
Yeah.
what do you do?
Or even like, do you remember in Vegas where we went into that convenience store that was filled with cameras and all you did was tap the card to be able to go in, and everything that if you picked up and walked out with, it charges your card? I think that's the way it's all going. And I hate
I
that.
can't even imagine what that cost.
I don't want to know, but I feel like they're taking a lot of the human out of it because it's in the end it may save money and it may save issues.
Well, they're damn near doing it with McDonald's now, where you walk in and Taco Bell has done it. There is
Yeah.
no front end counter any longer. There is somebody who can take your order, but they don't come up out of the counter unless you have to have them. And
Yeah, unless it's like
I
an
mean, you
older
literally do
person.
everything by the fucking kiosk. And when he comes in, they go, "Chad," and you come right up there and pick your shit up. And it's no thank you, have a nice day. It's here's your fucking order, go on.
It's like our Starbucks here on campus. You can't order at there's no ordering place ever, like at all. You have to do it on the Starbucks app. If you don't do it on the app, you ain't doing it.
So if I just want some coffee, that's not the place to go.
Not that we have other places on campus, but like at that particular location, no.
God.
That's wild, isn't it?
God.
That's wild. Or when they got the robots, they put it in, then they go around campus and then they just drop off.
I wonder how that really works with the robot,
It's really cool.
carrying around your fucking coffee and it's sloshing everywhere and it gets
No, they
fucking
put, like, little thing on it, like the,
plunger.
what's it called? Yeah, pretty much, it's like a plunger,
You
yeah.
mean the top?
Yeah, the topper lid
Well, yeah,
thingy.
but at some point that it's gonna shake and rattle, and if it pops off, what
They have
happens?
cup holders.
Huh?
They have cup
That's a
holders in there.
load. It's gotta get fucked off every now and then.
Yeah, it probably,
Well,
but
oh well. So what
sometimes they
else we
sing to
got?
you.
What else we got? We're about 21 minutes into this. What else you got? Anything?
Okay, this is a little thing. I know like Mount Washington does it. So you could collaborate with local businesses. You could go in like a tattoo shop. If you get a tattoo from this place, you can get maybe a percentage off a grinder or a vape or something like that.
How would they prove it? I mean, the fresh tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could get that from XYZ tattoo shop down the way and just stroll up there.
Or even a receipt. Who
That'd
knows?
be the best way to go. But a lot of tattoo people do cash. But I have I put together a shop that was half tattoo, half smoke shop. It was the oddest damn thing in the world. But it really made a lot of sense because it was a completely adult store. So when
Yeah.
you walk, you can only be an adult to get tattoos, and you should only be an adult to be able to buy smoking accessories. And they had some of the tattooed mob and the piercing mob working the
Hmm.
um, the counters over there for the smoke shop, and then of course the artist was working over there, and they ran a promotion like that where on the day that you got the tattoo, you could get a free pack of rolling papers, from
Hmm.
point A to point B, and then you got 20% off everything else. Well, that was a
Yeah.
good deal, man.
I think that's something like that.
Yeah.
It really just depends on how your county is and how the regulations are and how friendly your community is truly to the smoke shop industry.
Well, most of the community is usually pretty friendly. It's the damn police that ain't worth a shit.
Well, you
Well,
can't really
because we're
trust
low
someone
hanging
either.
fruit. And
Yeah.
we're easy to pick on, and the dumb hippies when they don't realize the majority of us aren't hippies. We're pretty savvy business people, and we can't wait to sue them when they do something wrong.
Yeah.
And so I've been pretty blessed not to. I have tangled with them a number of times, but most of the time successfully, one way or the other. And
Either way, yeah.
yeah,
You're still here,
yeah,
so
I'm still here, and so can't beat that. But okay, so let me ask you this: so, how big of a deal is it if they can't do it? If the smoke shop owner says, "Hey, listen, I got way too much bullshit to do. I don't have time to fool with this
mhm.
stuff. Can you help me? What can I do?"
Of course. Yeah, I can help any day of the week. I understand. I have clients like that already that are just like, I have so much going on. I cannot do this. So I am very much available and you can reach me, send me an email. I don't do text. I don't do text until later on in the conversation. But you can send me an email at ikwmediallc@gmail.com and I will be happy to work with you any day of the week. I'm really good about answering emails. Like if you send me an email later at night, I will probably answer it. If not, I will answer it in the morning.
Yeah, like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I listen. I didn't mean to text mom. Okay, the fire alarm went off in the building.
And you just helter skelter, freaked out.
No, I was asleep and the thing started talking to me. I got really scared.
Yeah, I heard it, and it woke both up. Anyway, forget it. It don't matter. So, but if they are going to work with you or another professional there locally, right?
Mhm.
It's a good idea to stay in contact with them, right? As far as
Yes.
the professional, and
Hmm.
do exactly what they ask of you. I mean, they're paying for it, so I mean, if
Yeah.
they're not in communication, you can't do your job, right?
No, no matter what, if I do not have the information, I cannot do my job. You won't send me the content, I can't do my job. I'm all the way out here, and if you're all the way in Timbuktu land, I can't get to Timbuktu land to go get that content or knock on your door and say, "Listen, where's my content?" I can't do that, and I won't. I won't do it. I don't have enough time of the day to do that. I won't hunt you down for it, but I
Yeah,
will
well,
remind you, "Hey, listen, I still need this, but I'm not gonna hunt you down for it." That's your responsibility on your end.
I mean, they are paying, so they are saying. So if they'll pay
Correct.
you up front
That's how
and
I
then they don't want to do, if they don't want to do it, then it's kind of on them, right?
yeah, that's on them. I mean, I can't really do much about it. You can't blame me for something you didn't send me.
Right, exactly.
That's what
And you're
I
going
say.
to have the emails to prove it.
Yes. That's the reason
You
why I
know,
like to do everything on emails.
I understand
So,
that. All right, Bill. So let's wrap this up. We're damn near 30 minutes into this, and we've got to see two extra players tonight in your area, and they've come in and been a part of the show inadvertently. And Maddie and
yes,
her
I know.
boyfriend.
They're so excited to be in the show. Maybe we can bring
Yeah,
them on sometime.
man, I think that would be wonderful to talk to them about their experience in the smoke shop, and so that they could, put that out there, right? So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I got tonight, Bill. We'll do this again next week and continue
Yes,
on
next
our
week.
little journey here into marketing land. And remember, if you guys need any help, hopefully you'll have enough sense to reach out to IKW Media LLC at gmail.com, or you can, hit me up and I can remind you at
Where to
askchadwade at
go.
gmail.com. I'll be glad to point you in the right direction and see
Yes.
what we can get done for you, and hopefully get you moving on the right track. Hey, I appreciate you doing this, Bill.
Of
Again,
course.
I know that they get a lot out of it, and they really appreciate it as well.
Yes. I love to doing it and I love to help people. So I cannot wait to help more people in the end. So I cannot wait to do more of this.
Okay. All right, everybody. So that's all we got for tonight, and we'll do it again next week. Hopefully, you'll tune in and check it out. All right. Bye, Bill.
Hopefully. See ya.
All right.